celebration.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. Now we're kickstarting this week. Quite the breeze last night, gusting all the way up to 36 miles per hour at your local Wheeling, Ohio County Airport. Wind speeds have greatly calmed down. We're anywhere between 10 to 15. Still a few peaks up to about 25, 26, somewhere around there. The rest of your day, though, it'll calm back down, and then we'll head closer to 4 or 5 p.m. seeing our final surge. We had a cold front push down yesterday. Did anybody look at the sky? Did you notice any ripples in the sky? Some of those waves? That's exactly what I noticed when I looked at the sky. And what you were seeing was our stationary boundary kind of getting disrupted. So let's dive into the details and talk about what that means. So looking at satellite right now, it's nice and calm. We have just a few breezy conditions out there, but not necessarily dealing with any rainfall. Where's our rainfall? Well, it's all the way up over Flint, Detroit, Michigan, parts of Cleveland. Eventually, it'll try to push down as we get closer to 4 p.m., but on the back side of this is really, really cold air. So we're going to look all the way off into the northwest for our next dose of cold air, and the best way to do so is by looking up into the upper atmosphere. We're going to see this cold air pushing down over Minneapolis through Tuesday into Wednesday, and what it's going to do in the meantime is just grab some moisture, push it our way, kind of like a wedge, and then provide some rainfall. Now, our temperatures, they're going to get cold, closer to the freezing mark, but not necessarily below the freezing mark. Now, can't say the same when you talk about terrain or altitude. That's why parts of Snowshoe and Elkins will have the potential to see this rain actually transition into snow. So 4 p.m. on your Monday, this afternoon and evening, when you got to pick up the kiddos, maybe some light rain to close out the day. The rest of the day we clear right out by sunset, and then we'll head into your Tuesday morning with some light rain building back in. This is the rain that's actually going to provide a little bit of snowfall for those in the parts of Elkins, Snowshoe, the higher terrains. If you're heading down there, just keep in mind they're only going to see about 1.5 inches Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures are a little bit warm. They're going to be hanging out around 29 degrees. So it's not going to be a big winter, widespread winter-filled event. They're going to also warm back up as we head closer to this weekend. So anything that lays is probably going to be very short-lived. Heading through your Tuesday evening, though, some isolated showers are likely through our region, southeastern Ohio, parts of the Panhandle, and after that we clear back out. So temperatures right now, upper 40s, lower 50s. It's quite the breeze out there. We actually maxed out on our temperatures just after midnight because we had that cold front push through. Those overnight lows will start to get back to where we should be, which is actually 46 degrees at this point in time of the year. But for much of this week, we're struggling to get out of those 30s. So those overnight lows, make sure your heat's working and make sure it's working efficiently because we're going to be needing it. Rainfall, not really dealing with a whole lot of that. We'll clear out as the week goes on, but the start of the week, it's just not the best. After a long weekend, some of us are actually going to have off today for Columbus Day, but after that, we head into a rather fabulous weekend. I'm not complaining. When it's cold, I'm not a fan, but I'm all right with it if it warms back up, and that's exactly what's going to happen as we head into this weekend. Hope you guys have a great rest of your work week. Stick around. We'll have everything you need to know before you go.